is a 6-month Bible training course run in partnership with like-minded organizations and churches. For 2 days of class, the apprentices spend it in different books of the Bible with a view to equip them to faithfully handle God's Word. After learning these things, they're expected to practice some of these things from their placement churches. The program sees these committed young men and women grow in 3 areas of their lives. That is competence, conviction, and their character.
My name is Golden Wamanya.
My name is Faith Wanyenya Wamakote Omara.
My name is Isaac Twewaze.
My name is Napel Aida.
My name is Noah Mukwaya.
My name is Atsa Celebrate Athene.
My name is Serere Sol Martin.
My name is Natwela Eunice.
Grace Ayebale Rukundo.
Yeah, my name is Michael Hayes Muhumuza.
My AMT experience in one word is it's fulfilling.
AMT is life-changing.
It was amazing.
It was awesome.
It was humbling.
My AMT experience in one word is, I can say, phantasmaglorious.
AMT is good.
Amazing. It's a privilege.
Eye-opening.
Apprentices are assigned placement churches, which in a way are different from the ascending churches. At this placement church, an apprentice is again assigned a mentor who walks with this apprentice, opens up space both at church and at home. These two walk hand in hand for this period of time in training, in guiding, and in challenging the apprentices.
My placement church was Ebenezer Chapel. My mentor, Mrs. Helena Angume Okecho.
I've had a good time with Aida. She has taught me many things. I've been challenged by her commitment to God and to the church, just the way that she loves God and she loves people.
I had an experience of having a church away from my home church with yet a lot of learning and building a lot of relationships.
I'm challenged by her commitment to serving children. At Ebenezer, she has been working with the children ministry. She has made me a better person.
My placement church was Agape Baptist Church in Tinda. I found the church was really organized, and though I would collaborate with my mentor, him giving me overview of what to learn, allocating me to different departments. So it has really been nice learning from him, from the youth department, from the worship band, from the administration, and from the care groups. My mentor is Reverend Kakaire Martin.
My placement church was Mugogo Baptist Church. My mentor was Pastor Patrick Biekwaso Maku. It was a privilege serving with the local church in Mugogo, meeting with the pastoral team, the various ministries there, the youth ministry, and even the pastoral team, serving in various capacities, helping with marriage counseling some couples there, and working along with the pastors.
My placement church was Calvary Chapel, Kampala. My mentor was Daphne Biamukama, Mrs.
It has been a journey of growth for me as a mentor.
She has a passion to pour out into other people, into younger women.
Before mentoring her, I knew what the gospel is. I knew how I should be encouraging other ladies to walk in the gospel. But having someone to walk alongside me has forced me to rethink how I articulate these things to another person. And that has taken me on a growth journey.
I found that people at the placement church mostly easygoing, easy to talk to. They have a really big children's church. They have an organized hospitality team. And I liked that they were studying Bible books. They go like verse by verse, passage by passage.
My placement church was Nasana Bible Church. My mentor was Pastor Alan Tahewa. My experience at the Placement Church was good, and I had also some good moments with my mentor, though he was busy planting another church in Barara.
My placement church was Cross Fellowship Church, Kansanga. I got to do, for example, evangelism. My mentor is Pastor Derek Sekamarira.
My placement church was Ebenezer Chapel. They welcomed me very well, and it was a church family. They involved me in children's ministry, so I was teaching 0 to 3. It was really good, and I really learned a lot. My mentor was Christabel at Haile. We had a very good relationship. She worked with me, and she really taught me a lot of things.
My placement church was Ebenezer Chapel. And I had 2 mentors. One was a staff mentor, another was a church mentor. It was called Mr. Tuhire Boaz. Another one was called Terry Bwanika. The placement church is more of like family. I loved it so much. People are so welcoming. They take you on as one of their own and help you to grow.
The experience has been a challenge, but also very new, and I'm encouraged by what we've shared together, where I could say we're actually helping each other out. And Michael, being someone who has not lived in Kampala before, it's so many things have been strange to him, but we are getting to understand each other well and better. And he has been in shock of what he's learning here at Living Word Uganda. He says many of the things he knew he had to unlearn because it's a new experience.
And my mentor gave me, I think, the best time a father can give to a son or a mentor can give to their mentee to grow them in Christ.
I'm surprised he's very passionate about Bible handling and serving in ministry. And I've decided also to work with him to try and introduce him to many of the people in ministry to share their experiences with him. And as married men, we have had time to connect about life as a married man, but also parenting at the same time.
My placement church was House Church, Chetika. I spent much time with my mentor, Mr. Derek. My mentor did a good job in me.
The challenges through my MTs, the balance, the inconsistency in balancing between the load of classwork and also life.
Preparing to preach, it was something new to me.
Especially on days when I was preparing both a devotion and a sermon.
It was a challenge, but with growth at the same time.
I came with my family to do AMT. So, you know, with family, there are kind of financial challenges, sicknesses.
The day was really long. Every day we had a lecture. The afternoon bits were challenging.
Having to go to a different church from the rest of my family, that's from my husband and child.
It was my new experience in Kampala, and I think the change of environment was somehow challenging.
The transport expenses being somehow a lot.
But somehow we managed.
The lecturers are carefully selected, and these are gospel workers. They come in to lecture. They not only give their wisdom in this, but they share their lives, they share their experiences on different doctrines, the Bible being the ultimate source of this wisdom.
The lecturers were good,
the best.
I just like how organized the lecturers are.
Easy to engage with.
Inspiring.
So educative, so edifying.
And they were understandable and helpful so that we could go out and learn more and also teach others as well.
They were approachable.
Always ready to answer our questions.
All aiming at the Bible.
Their detail in the lectures was very, very helpful and yet given within a short time.
I really learned a lot and they were impactful
and challenging. It just leaves you wanting to study more and more.
For sure, building someone for Christ.
My favorite lecture was biblical manhood and biblical womanhood.
The doctrine of God.
Mark, the doctrine of God.
The doctrine of God.
Prepare to preach. Children's ministry.
The one for the children.
Esther. Studying through the pastoral episodes, that is Timothy.
Preaching groups are some of the most interesting activities during the program. The apprentice is given a passage and they go prepare a sermon for 30 minutes. The sermon is delivered to fellow apprentices. An apprentice who leads is given feedback. We assess growth on how the apprentice gives and receives feedback. This tests your character. This tests your conviction. This tests your competence.
The preaching groups. They were tough,
a bit tasky, intense.
They would even cause you to fear the pulpit.
Especially the feedback.
I loved the feedback
from the fellow apprentices.
They were sharpening, correcting.
There was a lot of learning.
It helps to reflect on where I was doing good and where I need to improve.
Practice of what we learn in class.
They showed me the depth of the work of preaching, like how weighty it is. It's a real burden that should not be taken for granted.
It would encourage me to go back and read and study hard to see that we really look out for the details in the passage.
Being certain that what you're teaching is in the passage.
Revealing on how it is so easy to move away from what is true and bringing your own thoughts.
One of the biggest bits that I loved is when preparing to preach, how the text would first communicate to me.
All of that helped me appreciate the work of preaching. An encouragement to keep reading, to keep observing, and come out as a better teacher.
The books that the apprentices read are carefully selected to grow them in 3 aspects of their lives: in character, in conviction, and in competence. The apprentices are required to read at least 6 books during this period, and after each book, they write a book review.
I don't know who selected those books, but I think they are the best reads I've ever read.
They were great.
Enjoyable.
They really bring out most of the things that we are learning.
All the books did not contradict with what the word says.
They nurture you,
building character,
meeting with the needs of the heart.
So revealing and convicting. Each of them was well placed in the category of conviction, character, and competence.
And being encouraged to read more.
My reading character was at 0, but now it is somewhere.
My favorite book was Keeping the Heart. Keeping the Heart.
Worldliness.
Dig Deeper.
Pastoral preaching.
Pastoral preaching.
Holiness.
Holiness.
The whole inner holiness.
Preachers of a different gospel.
My best moments were the breakout sessions during break and lunch and evening, where we get together and talk about different things. The moments with the students reminiscing on times when we didn't know the truth, when we were caught up in lies in our African societies. Those have also been very funny.
The praying times.
Every Tuesday when we get together and
we share our prayer request. I really liked that. The way we would pray for each other. And
I really appreciated how we are few people, and here are very learned people taking time to teach us, to equip us. I found that very sacrificial.
The meals, and also the preaching groups, and the lectures also, they really did a lot of impact.
After AMT, I'm hoping to start a small young ladies kind of fellowship at home, meeting every once, probably twice a month, to study God's word and to just have a biblical perspective on the world.
After AMT, I'll be deliberate to continue rehearsing preaching the right way, the right doctrine. Even when I have no audience, I plan to be making a sermon and have someone evaluate me so that I am ready in season and out of season.
I'm praying to God that I get a job that gives me time to focus on ministry, not only work.
I'm hoping to be sharing what I've learned, because it's really a lot, and also looking for more ways to serve in my local church.
Yeah, after AMT, I'm looking forward to pursue more training and possibly be grounded in more knowledge of raising a ministry for Christ, a church for Christ, because I plan and think maybe in 4 or 5 years to plant a church.
From here, I feel God is calling me to continue faithful in youth ministry. I also want to be ordained and I be a pastor for the youth.
Pray for me to love God's people. That has been like my biggest conviction here, to really love God's people, so that when I'm doing things, it's not to just practice what I've learned, but it's from a point of I love God's people, and so I will go out.
Pray for me to continue to be teachable, to continue learning, even from others outside this AMT family, so that I can be a better proclaimer of God's word.
My prayers would be against any spiritual pride, which is a common thing that happens, and you don't want to listen to any sermon almost. You want to be pinpointing what's wrong.
Yeah, currently I'm leading an organization called Camp Chara Uganda. So it's a teenage or a youth ministry, reaching out to the youth, teaching them the word of God. So pray for me for God's wisdom to know how to lead and encourage those people in the way of the Lord and in the wisdom that I have acquired from Living Word at AMT.
I would recommend this AMT program to everyone that is willing to know the Bible and to enjoy his or her Bible.
This is the place where to get the basic training in the shortest time possible.
I would recommend someone who is out there and they have a love for the Word of God, but also to bring it faithfully to others, to think about AMT as one that can give them a start.
I would like to thank the staff of AMT for what they have done in me. I believe the way I came, it is not the same as I am.
I'd like to thank my fellow apprentices. I'd like to thank Living Word staff for this good program that has nourished me to know God more.
I would thank even God ultimately for this privilege of studying God's Word for these 6 months, and also thank even the team at Living Word for the grace they have shown us.
This year of AMT has been a unique one. We've had different apprentices from different backgrounds, different age groups, different level of comprehension. But we thank God that they all came together and they were united under one goal: to study God's Word faithfully. I want to thank the lecturers who took off their time to prepare lectures and come here at Living Word and deliver them faithfully. Thank you so much. We want to thank our partners, the placement churches, for opening their doors to train, equip, work with these apprentices, to mentor them. We want to thank the sending churches. Thank you so much for identifying and sending these apprentices. We hope as they come back to you, they will be well equipped to lead the different ministries, well equipped to serve under your leadership. We also thank the Living Word Uganda staff for committing their time to tirelessly serve these apprentices, and above all, serve God. Thank you all, and may God richly bless you.